YouTube, Crookedspiral19 here, coming to you guys today with the update of the week. I know I'm a little late, but it's better late than never, I always think. But I wanted to talk to you guys about today's update, and the update is that we have a new type coming to the game, and we have a new archetype that's really cool. I like them. They're called actually Dragon Star monsters, but their typing is called Genryu, which is really cool. So let me go to the wiki real quick. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit today about pendulum summons and the whole thing that's going on with them. I tested the pendulum summons today, and it's really ridiculous. Like, if your opponent can't get rid of your pendulum monsters, they're really screwed. Like, I just kept bringing back monsters and just pendulum summon over and over again, and just kept getting advantage. I kept bringing back the guy, the Odd Eyes pendulum dragon. I kept bringing him back in multiple times because I had a couple of the pendulum monsters that were just the one that has a scale of 8 and the one that has a scale of 1. But let's get on with the Dragon Star type monsters or whatever. So the Fire one and the Earth one are kind of have the same. They all have the same effect, that if when the card is destroyed either by battle or by card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Dragon Star monster from your deck in face-up defense position, except itself, and then you can only activate the effect of it once per turn, and once per turn during your opponent's main phase or battle phase, you can synchro summon one synchro monster using only Dragon Star monsters in your you control as the synchro material monster. This is a quick effect. A synchro monster that is brought out with this card. The Fire one is gains 500 attack and defense. The Earth one states that it can't be destroyed by battle. And the Light one, which is quite different actually, is the same thing, that it can be when it's destroyed you can search and special summon one except itself, but when a Dragon Star monster you control is destroyed by battle or by card effect and sent to the graveyard, while this card is in the graveyard, you can special summon it this way from your graveyard. If special summon this way, banish it from the field when it leaves. And then the Synchro monster is Shining Dragon Star Shofuku, which is a really cool looking boss monster. I'll put a link in the description below to the Advent Duelist OCG list. And one tuner and one or more Genryu type monster. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target any number of cards on the field up to the number of original attributes of Genryu type monsters used as synchro material monsters. Shuffle those targets into your deck, and once per turn, shuffle those targets into the deck. Once per turn, you can target one card you control and one level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard and destroy the first target. And if you do, special summon the second target from the graveyard. So it actually does a lot of ridiculous things, because you can like destroy your own Genryu monster and then special summon it. I don't think that the Genryu monsters have to be destroyed by your opponent's effects. Let me see. And then you can just special summon. If you can. When this card you control is destroyed, either by battle or by card effect, and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Dragon Star. Yeah, so you can just destroy it with a synchro monster, and then special summon another one, and then special summon one monster from your, and just synchro summon. Another thing is Agent of Death Uranus. He looks pretty good. I'm excited for him actually quite a bit. If you control a Sanctuary in the Sky, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can send one agent monster from your deck to the graveyard. If you do, this level becomes the same level, but I can see it becoming really cool because, like, you can load up your grave for that that Arch Lord's Christia. And then a couple other cards I want to talk about is the White Prince. I've been messing around with the Skull Servants, and I kind of want to mess around with the Pendulum Skull Servant build. But this card's name becomes Skull Servant while in the graveyard. If it is sent to the graveyard, you can send one Skull Servant and one Lady in White from your hand or deck to the graveyard. And if you do your graveyard, you can banish up to 2 Skull Servants from your graveyard, especially summon 1 King of Skull Servant from your deck. So it's a faster way to make that deck a little bit good. There's a new Stellar Knights and Sacred Constellation Factory. And then we have another archetype called Shadow Dolls, which look like they're going to be a new fusion type like Gem Knights and Dark Heroes. And I really like this Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Let me read his effect real quick. His pendulum effect is you can use each pendulum effect of Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon once per turn. You can take no battle damage from battle involving a pendulum monster you control. During your end phase, you can destroy this card, and if you do, add 1 pendulum monster with 1500 attack or less to your hand. That is really good because he's a searcher now. He's a searcher for he's going to be a staple for any deck that plays pendulum monsters. And then any battle damage that your opponent takes from the battle involving this card and your opponent's monster is doubled. So it's really good, especially when like attack and ticket. It's going to be ridiculous. One thing I really like about this card is it's a level 7 and it's pendulum summonable, so you can like pendulum summon it, and then like you have a level 7, and then just special summon a dragon. Oh boy, overlay, and you've got Draco Sack, Big Eye, all the big guys. And I think that's it for today. So thank you as always. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next game. Bye.